It's Cocktail Hour with Rick. How are you all tonight? We're doing really well down here in beautiful Florida. Hello, Patrick Nicolucci and Mega Death Gigantor, Loopsy Oopsie, and Soul Cicita, and who else? Mr. Doggy Dog 68. Descend into the Absurd, and Nirmal, and Jennifer Dyer, and is there anybody else I didn't mention? Meat Puppet's here. Oh, Meat Puppet. Good to see you here, or haven't literally seen your text. There he is. Hey, gang. All right. Is this good start?
Mr. Doggy Dog is pining for Sandy Gay.
Wow. I haven't been in a Sandy Gay kind of mood lately. I'm feeling great. I just had a bunch of Adderall, and I'm ready to get at it. I'm full of energy.
Boy Quitters, Sticky Chronic Buds, John Campbell, Explorers, Steve Sebo.
I have a old but still current my shirt today.
That's a prototype.
The prototype of the t-shirt called the channel logo. Thank you, Rab Reviews. What did you say? Your hair looks especially combed and damp.
And
yes,
slicked back.
I wet and
I hate
combed
his hair
back.
like that.
This makes me look like a younger man with darker hair. No,
No,
yeah.
makes you look like an old fart.
Looks to me like a dork maybe,
Yeah.
but that's it.
Did you hear me, Steve Sebo?
Steve Seaboat.
John Campbell, Explorer, Sticky Chronic
Hi there,
Buds.
John Campbell, an explorer. Cool, man.
Sticky Chronic Buds and Boy Quitters.
That cool fella is the guy who does another Dirty Room. One of the guys that do it anyway. Part of the family of alumni of Another Dirty Room.
You just confused me.
I did? Why?
John Campbell's Explorers, and you go into ADR.
He said something.
You said your name. Did you get the other ones I said, hon?
Mm-hmm.
Sticky Chronic Buds.
Yes, and
Boy
Tanya
Quitter,
Severus is here.
Cemetery Ridge Films, Stephen Brace.
And Shay
Lee.
Lee.
Hey.
Jennifer
Rick
Powers.
said you wouldn't be here because it was Tuesday. Bourbon Cat.
Janice.
Pat Mullins.
Lise.
Paul Thomas. Plum All.
Oh,
Gary.
Bourbon Cat.
Paul Thomas.
Maria G.
I think I said Pat Mullins. Muffin. Jennifer
Fat
Powers.
Mullins.
Dog-
Kim Baird. Kim Baird.
Bourbon Cat.
Romeo's Lover. And A Soul.
Maria G.
So Soul created something I didn't even know she was working on.
Hey, Tanya.
She likes Another Odd Place so much.
Ryan, hello.
She came up with a logo for the series. And I don't know how I would best utilize it other than put it on some apparel. So I showed the image by sending the email with an image file on it to Leslie Caseta, who helped us do our first two t-shirt designs that are up.
Jerry Thrill.
And I think that this one looks great. So what we need is what she terms the high-res files. I don't know what that exactly means.
You don't know what it means.
So what maybe I should just do is ask her to reach out to you by email. She has your email address now.
Yes, John.
So that you two can directly get the file transfer done. And then she can take a look at helping me with that and any touches. Leaving it all black, or do we want to do anything with the colors? And if you have the files, do they also have the text coding in them, because the only thing I would want to see is the text is increased a little bit in size. And then I also would like it to be italicized if the text could be italicized. Only say that because
I'm not too picky.
I am picky.
I know you are.
So the text is, I like it italicized, and
Shaylee, I like that.
I use the font type I use for Another Odd Place is Arial. In the, I guess
Vector file,
that's
Steve
a,
said.
what is it?
A vector file.
Vector file. Thank you,
High
Steve.
res so you can make the image larger for the shirt. Vector file.
All right, so I'll work that out. Now, I have a nice donation here. Thank you, Christopher Grimm. You got a haircut. A hair salon inside a Walmart. I have seen those. The girl looked to be a year or two older than you, but she did real well, and I'll definitely go back.
Name so you can get the right girl. Joanne, hello.
Um,
Scott Bagley.
You never know, right? That's not bad. I go to a person who
Well,
was
so-so's better than on the downside.
with hair cuttery for years. That's a national chain, but she's gone
Maria
independent
S.
now. She's just doing by appointment in your home hair cutting. Gucci.
Oh, God.
And then as a sideline, she also sells edibles.
Thank you,
What a great thing. You
Bagley.
can order some edibles, and she comes to do your hair, and then you also get some edibles. You may want to pop one as soon as she gets in there. Eat a nice big gummy. 100 milligrams of THC. That should do pretty well. What do you think?
Rick.
Yes, ma'am.
Steve Sebo. I made another video. Haha. I emailed it to Dan, but don't think he has saw it yet. We'll wait until he sees it before sharing. That may be a long wait.
Yeah. You know, he sleeps a lot too, so you have to hope that during his waking hours he looks at it. And if it's an email, it's lost because he has hundreds. Every day, literally, he gets a couple hundred email. So, I don't know what you want to do. If you are looking for some platform to release it upon, you can always look at me. I'm more than happy to proudly showcase your work. All right, so I want to talk about something, Patreon. I know there's some of you out there who subscribe to Dan, or maybe on Patreon you subscribe to something else. I'm just talking about Patreon themselves. I'm sorry about your iPad. I killed one. I dropped it in a pool. And the rice never helped. But me digress some more. So,
Podcast was great.
they have
last night.
horrible customer service, don't they? They never get back to you at all. Okay, Christopher Grimm remembers the episode when Dan and Will found the iPad under the mattress.
Hey, Gary,
Yes, and then I
JJ.
got to get hugged by the lady, so happy to have the thing back in her hands. And she has impetigo all over her arms and sores. Oh my God.
Rave reviews. I don't think he is a poem person. Sorry to tell you.
A Rick's poem reading. I read poems. Yes, I could read poetry. So, I mean, as I always do, I throw it back in the audience's hands, because I'd rather read original poetry than to pick up some just for the heck of it.
Shaylee, that's why my hair has
John
grown.
Campbell, that would be my pleasure when the time comes. If you're using YouTube, you put it on unpublished and send me the link. I'll look at it and I'll come back with any constructive suggestions or just oohs and ahs.
Gary's trying to get you back on the Patreon stuff.
All right, so the Patreon thing. The hooker's iPad, yes. So I tried to contact them a couple of times and they just never respond. Because basically, this is what happened, and it's not an unusual thing. I had to change my credit card. because somebody was trying to charge fraudulently on the number. So the bank reissued a new one. The numbers are different. So I
The
went
third
on.
card in 2 months.
Yeah. So I dropped it once and lost it. So that was my fault one of the times. The other two have been people trying to steal money from us. So be all vigilant on your accounts, man. They will suck you dry. It's unbelievable how bad it is out there now. So I just decided, all right, I know how to take care of this Patreon. I canceled my subscription. I canceled the subscription to myself, basically, since I am part of Patreon as a performer. So frustrating. Anybody have similar problems with Patreon?
Hey, Lucy T.
Like
are
for
you new?
7 or 6 months, 5, 6 months, I was double billed till I finally got somebody to help me after I wrote an email and someone actually read it, and it said, I'm canceling tomorrow
And Dan
if
got
I don't
pissed
get
at
a
you.
response. Yeah, and Dan, of course, doesn't want me to talk about the poor administration of Patreon. So, whatever. So if you feel you're being effed around, just cancel your subscription. And, well, good for you, Nirmal. I don't want people to tell me how good it is because I want people to agree with me that it sucks. So if you have nothing bad to say this time, be quiet. I'm not being bad. I'm just acting crazy here a little bit. So I told you, Third Martian, don't make me come in that damn screen. If you don't have problems, I want to hear about problems now
What are you talking about?
with Patreon. Anybody who can help me get more pissed off. Stop answering the old people's scammers. Thank you. That was Rave Reviews. Maybe if I stop answering the old people scammers, right? I always answer the phone and go, yes, yes, uh-huh. Oh,
Lucy,
that's nice.
That makes you a newbie.
Ugh.
And we're going to be
Oh,
putting
well.
something out there real soon for newbies. Now, he canceled, but then he signed back up.
Cheer. I'm going to reapply or resubscribe. I mean, I won't miss anything.
Listen to this. Bitch, bum, bugger, piss, cock, fart. Someone stole my horse and cart. Couldn't give a bugger. Always got another. Bitch, bum, booger, piss, cock, fart.
I love that one.
That's from Shaylee.
Thank you, Shaylee. That sounds like it's from down under. And, yeah, it's like, what the hell? You can't do anything about it. Bang your head against the wall. You're still going to have the same problems. Was that poetry, Shaylee?
Hey guys, Rick got the computer up and running today, so I'll be sending out those gifts tomorrow for the newbies we picked up on Friday.
So people who've never been watching us live, participating live, actually you're able to comment if you wish. I sat at home with a can of Budweiser. It's 10 past 11 at night in the UK. Oh, well,
Ziffel.
you know what?
Hi, Arnold.
Arnold Ziffel.
Yes.
Lovely to have you again.
JT
Every
said
time.
It looks great.
Now let me go back because I think I had an unmentioned donation.
Right here. Right here.
No. Is that the
we got
that was that the one before?
We got the one before.
Oh, okay. So I'm glad Christopher Grimm bought a T-shirt. Oh yes, of course. And you saw the dancing Rick when you come onto the site.
That's with the pink things.
That's when you click into
Hey, Al.
merch, you get the dancing Rick in the middle of the screen. So have you never seen this? Then go to ricksarahstar.com. Just take a look at the site. Steve Seabold is proud of this site. He worked
Great
hard to
site.
create it. So just take a peek. We don't have a lot of merch, but if it touches your fancy, buy something. If it doesn't, then just don't click and don't buy anything. But if you would, we'd appreciate it. We're trying to, keep the merch side alive, and frankly, it's flat. And the shirts, like I've already pointed out, have not really sold very well.
Steven, we can't do the 4x5s. How are we going to do the 8x10s?
That one time we had the big photos. We had some larger.
Thanks, Mama. I appreciate that.
We had some larger photos that one
Yes,
time of the
Ravens,
smoking
they did
man.
win.
Oh, the Ravens. That was insanity. And
Christopher said it looked like an Irish dance you were doing in that.
oh, of course. I don't know how to dance anyway, so anything I do, you don't know what it is. I'm moving arms and legs. Moving arms and legs. That's about it. But yeah, that's the Rick with the pink snow pants from Walmart in Maryland. A Walmart that closed not long after that and has been long closed now.
Yeah, it's like 2 miles from our house.
And the day that happened, we were out all day. I parked my wife's car with the handicap thing.
You should not be using that handicap thing. It's not mine, it's June's.
All right, now this is crazy from Rabe. My $10 a day food budget goes to you. I ate chili instead, and I give to you. Oh, thank you. You give me your food allowance. You went to an abandoned resort in New Hampshire on Sunday and then got caught.
Oh, no.
So, Rabe, did they call the fuzz or did they just let you get away? I hope you just got away with a
Arnold said
stern
there was a turkey
face and a finger wag.
Yeah, it was Kmart. Not a
Neighbors,
Walmart.
I tell you, when there's property that's abandoned, the neighbors are keeping an eye on it. Believe me, because I had one living or right next to me watching things go wrong, and it wasn't because of squatters or anything. Thank you, Megadeth Gigantor. Cheers to you. Thank you all the time back. So I see a connection of some 2 different explorers chatting. Excellent. Love that. I actually was, on a podcast taping last night, and we were reading fan mail, and this one person really, it was a very sad situation for them. And it's basically being unafraid
That's
to...
a hell of a long shift, Lucy.
Being afraid to let your family know you're a man, that you're gay.
Lucy, I'm sorry, I didn't
And
catch.
friends.
Where are you from?
He's a southern boy and he doesn't
Brandon.
act or look as if he would be
Brendan. I always say
gay.
it wrong.
But so he basically has no interpersonal relationships with anybody.
Who is this? I'm sorry.
I know JT. And I told him to get on our chat to talk with good, friendly gay people like JT,
Who are you talking about?
so that he might find somebody. I'm talking about someone that you haven't been able to listen to me about on. It's on a conversation I had on Patreon with Dan about.
Okay.
Okay. So I encouraged him to come here to our cocktail hour with Rick. And I don't know if the person is in the background, but if you are, Bully, I'm glad you're here. And if not, believe me,
Thanks, Lucy.
anybody comes into the chat and they want to talk, the people here are very friendly and supportive, and I'm sure that you could then learn, you could chat more intimately on Discord
Getting them all set
via
up.
the Nirmal link when
Hey,
she posts
Jason,
that.
hello there.
You're a gay man in a woman's body, so you desire men. That's interesting. That's a good way to turn it around. So that's right. I'm a lesbian in a man's body, and that's why I
That's
like.
right, Arnold.
That's why I love Darlene,
Why?
because I'm a lesbian in a man's body.
Okay.
I hope I'm not
Yes,
offending
you did just
anybody.
hear a
I was
woodpecker.
just playing around. I'm a cat in a woman's body. I know. I'm a drag queen in a man's body. Yep, there you go. We got all kinds of things in things. Hey, Jason Shunwise, Plumall, And Third Martian and Brendan, I'm sorry I didn't say hi to
Hey
you
guys,
before.
please,
And
please, go
JT
out and
even.
hit that like button. Hit that like
Oh,
button,
we need
guys.
the like button. Please, the like button. Beep, beep. 73 people chatting. Only
Hey, me
38.
too, Bourbon Cat.
So please do the procedure if necessary. That means step out of the chat, click like, come back in. Raid. Thank you again. You're getting to be too generous. I want you to make sure you have money for the week. Tag them on my post. That's how they know I called them to get info on the rehab of it. They told the police, but who knows if anything will happen. I hope not. I mean, frick. It's like you were totally open.
Oh my God, Namal, you had to quit?
What?
Getting gaslit at the job and had to quit. Thanks, Jason. Well, Namal, I hope you find another one that you like.
What was that mean, gaslit?
I don't know.
I mean, of course, there's clicks in any business. So I don't know whether this
Yes,
is...
Tanya, I am drinking, so is Rick.
So join us if you wish. Don't feel guilty at all.
That's how I feel, Romeo's.
Uh-oh. Come on, your boom contraption. There we are.
Oh, are you on Do Not Disturb?
I am.
Good.
Yes, I have learned the hard way that you need to make sure you set your phone to Do Not Disturb when you're doing a long
Hey, Scott.
live stream.
Yeah, life can be very frustrating. Just so you know,
Christopher Grimm.
the name is Dial, like D-O-L-L, Lean. Darlene, like
Darlene,
with a D.
yep. How could I forget
okay.
the
You
second
can call me
episode of
Darlene.
season
I
one
just
when you,
want you to
Dan, and
know.
Will heard moaning on the other side of the closet? Oh, man. That was quite a moment there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we heard moans.
From whom?
The place was rented by the hour, I think. Yeah. Some of his places, he actually will go overnight or by the hour, and the people do something. And it's called have sex. And someone was loud. We've had that happen several times over the history,
you're
Chris.
never the villain. Don't put up with that shit.
And actually, it's a great diversion. If we need to take a break and rest, we'll put our heads against the wall and listen to the, oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God, Louie! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Something like that. I couldn't do it as well as Dan Bell's able to do with his soundboard on the podcast. If you're able to enjoy that because you're a patron, you know what I'm talking about. It's pretty disgusting. He saved audio from a bunch of horrible porn movies, and he's got the one. It's an older girl who screams her head off, and a guy who talks like this. You want me to F you, baby? Want me to F you? Yeah. Want me to make you come, honey? Yeah. And that's the way it goes with her going, ah, and screaming like, no, oh my God. It is crazy. So, all right. So that was my Patreon bitch. I wanted to do a bitch session.
Well, wait a minute.
Like Dan Bell does.
Wait a minute.
What?
Somebody wants to know what we're drinking. I am doing Deep Eddies, not Ruby Red.
Just
plain
Deep
not
Eddies, vodka, and put her own flavorings in.
Sprite and cranberry. It's very good.
I'm just drinking water.
Bullshit. Bring that other one up.
And a Corona Extra. It's extra. I don't like Corona Light. And the, I hate to tell you, but the projectiles, hello. The projectiles are inside, right?
Cheers, Tanya. Yes. Goes out here.
All right, so
they
Chris,
can't
what did you say? Oh, okay, that's right, the closet. Want to make sure I got everything down there. So, 50 likes. We still need some more liking in there, people. I would love to see you help me. 77 in the room, though.
Valerie.
That's excellent. first
Yeah, I
half
had to look
hour.
around. We haven't been here long enough for me to have backup
And of
projectiles.
course, there's no curtain. And I posted on the channel under community, I posted a photo before the show. And you'll see I have lighting set up, ready to turn on when the sun goes down.
I told you he wasn't getting those curtains up today.
So I thought I might, but I got up a little earlier
Thanks,
than normal.
Jennifer.
Went to bed about 1. Was up at
Nancy
7:30.
Maria, hello there.
Nancy's here. Yeah, Nancy's on her lunch break. Hello, Nancy. Hey, Arnold, do you go turkey hunting? Do you have one of them for Thanksgiving, maybe? Thank you very much, Jennifer Dyer. Jennifer stepped out and did the like, so please do the thing. If you haven't liked, you know, please just slip out, click like, come back in. That's the last
Arnold
I'll say
does
for a
not
while.
hunt.
What's that?
Arnold does not hunt. He loves animals.
Oh, he doesn't hunt. Are you vegan or vegetarian?
Hey, Bourbon has
Hunter
101
wild turkey in his glass. Yes, I know what that's all about, Bourbon Cat. That's a good turkey to have.
Romeo's lover. They don't pay us for the likes. We just like the likes.
Oh yeah, the likes don't cost anything. All right, had a crazy idea, and I would like to ask you if you think it's a good idea. You save your pennies and quarters and dollars and fives. On Halloween, we had this proposed to me. We'd have a special show. That'd be a Friday night, the 29th, before Halloween, where you can pay for trick or treat on Rick.
Or we could do a Sunday night Halloween. Oh no, we're going to be busy.
No, we can't. No,
Okay.
sorry. So what I will be in costume. Darlene will be in costume. Maybe even Bo will be in costume.
Hey, I like that, JT.
And my mother will be down. Maybe I can get her in costume for the show.
She has an identical
I know.
costume. We have 4 costumes.
I know. We have a set. So now we're not going to choke the turkey. That's Bourbon Cat's idea. All right. So
I don't know, for enough money.
we had like for a lower level type of a basically it's a super chat donation
It's a surprise.
of like $2. You either let me have a piece of candy or Darlene shoots me with a dart. For $5, you can give me a candy or a treat, or Darlene puts a cream pie in my face. And we'd have to think of some things, and maybe something for
Valerie.
$10 that is a little something more.
No, he's not
But-
going to be a drag queen, JT.
So that's the way it would go. You would be able to enjoy your donation by having Darlene abuse me.
I love
If you
to
think that
abuse you,
sounds like
baby.
fun, you think it does, well, then we'll just have to make it so, as they say, Captain and Starfleet and all that. I will announce it in a ad, of course, on the channel, and I'll even try to post it around to like Twitter. Nobody likes me on Twitter. I don't know why. Nobody gives me any attention.
Hey, Valerie.
Instagram, where I'm very well loved on Instagram. I love that. Shoot pie. All right, Nancy, I know what you'd like to sponsor for sure. That's great. So we will put it together, and nobody uses Twitter anymore.
Puppet
Well,
is gonna be where are you going to be camping, me puppet?
oh, and what kind of candy? I don't know. I might have some candy corn or a Reese's.
Whatever we have in there.
Whatever we have. We have some stuff already. We don't need it.
How much to make you drink or two? That's also.
All right. Well, that could be in there the same. That could be like you let me have a toke. that be like candy.
That's a treat.
It's a treat.
Yeah, you can't toke unless somebody says you can.
Maybe you could let me have a toke, or she gives me a cream pie.
Yeah, still here.
Something like that. And we'll
This
call
is-
that a $5 donation, and you get to call it by posting what you want it to be after you post your money in. So
Yeah,
we'll
we
get.
can have.
We're
moist
anticipating more and smaller amounts of donation, which would be great. That's fine. I'd love to see more people help support us. That would be great. Kind of more proletariat and all that jazz. But and that way it's fun. It's like tulip candy. Yes, it's like tulip candy. I'll drop some candy in a tulip full of a full load after all
we
night
love
sleeping.
Black jelly beans, Shaylin.
Oh, I like a popcorn ball. Oh, that's a little bit of a challenge, really.
He can't eat a whole popcorn ball.
Those are. I liked them.
I like popcorn
Yeah.
balls.
Those are usually
But they
like
take a while to eat.
they're like a sugary.
It's popcorn made into a ball. It's good. I like it.
Yeah, but then it's covered with a sugary stuff, isn't it?
Sort of a little bit.
A little
to hold
bit,
it
right.
together. But it would take you 20 minutes to eat it.
Soap shaped candies in the shape of soap eating. That could be something. Or maybe you'll make me bite a bar of soap. Maybe that could be in there. Yes, chew a bar of soap. Oh. That would have to be at least $10, I think. And then I'd get to wash my mouth out, have something to gargle with, because that really is nasty. A Brock's Mix. It's nice. Brock's Candies. B-R-A-C-H. Been around since before I was a child. I know that.
You've been working in Antarctica, Arnold?
What? Really? Been watching videos about Antarctica and working there. How the heck did you get a job in Antarctica?
Do you get the munchies from toking?
Yes, of course everybody does.
Yeah, but I don't see you do it a lot. Now, at night, if I'm toking to sleep, you do get the munchies. I get the munchies, and then I get to sleep. When did I do that? 2 nights ago?
Yeah.
Oh,
A
it's so
muffin,
great.
you mean the ones that are peanut butter inside? But I'm not sure if that's what you're talking about, that are wrapped up and it's like a chewy thing, but it's peanut butter inside? I'm not sure.
Oh, the videos are about working there. He doesn't work there.
Well, that's
Yeah,
interesting.
I like the peanut candies in the black and orange wrappers. Yeah, some of them are really sticky. You really have to be careful.
What is that new addition to my IMDb
What is IMDb?
Century Ridge? Oh, it's like if you're an entertainer of some type, you can get formally registered. I don't even know what it stands for. It's an abbreviation, the letters for something else. And somebody created one for me. I don't even know, but other people do that, and they pay for that setup.
Oh, Pink Cemetery.
Oh yeah. Thank you. They added another odd place. Did they really? Well, there you go. That's my series. That's the one that is all about getting it
Eli. Hello, Eli.
As-
Are you new?
tight as I can. And you might not have heard in the very beginning of the broadcast, but Sol
Hey,
Cecita,
Todd.
her name is Sol, fan here.
Patrick.
She's quite talented in the graphic arts, and she sent us her image for a logo for Another Odd Place.
How's your beer?
A third.
Let me bring you another out.
Are you getting a rush? Yeah. Yeah, the
Okay, guys, I gotta go. I'll be back soon.
she'll be back. And
I'm the barmaid.
So we're thinking of this very seriously. I went to Leslie Caseta, who's helped me with the t-shirts you can buy on ricksarastar.com. And we are looking at adding this as a t-shirt, permission given by Soul. So that would be the back of a shirt, and you'd have all the color choices. It'd be set the same as the other shirts. In the front would be the image of the channel logo. And I'm not sure how we would color, if they would just be black or if we would do anything different to the images. Hers is a black and white image, black on white. Where? No, that was my wife, 666. I'm glad she stepped away. My mother's at home. She's 91. My wife is not even 70. So, like I said, I'm glad that she wasn't there, if that was what you meant. Thank you. You're getting your first no, Lucas. Oh my gosh. Well, let me tell you the truth that's behind the beauty. So we're off of the coast, Tampa Bay on the west coast we're actually in between Tampa Bay and the Gulf of Mexico. And we're closer to the Gulf of Mexico. For years, a fish killing algae gets into the bay and into the Gulf of Mexico, comes out of the mouth of the Gulf, or the bay rather, and it can go south and north quite a bit. Pretty far down south, down to Sarasota, maybe a little below that, and then north up to even Clearwater. We got it right now. And frankly, it's gross to go to the beach and smell decaying fish smell. It was like I was at a nasty dock somewhere. So to go to the beach and enjoy it, I'm going to have to drive north to where the water is outside of the affected area. And that's sad. Come all the way down here, look forward to it, and you have red tide. I'm just glad I wasn't here all summer. Was even worse. Runoff from the fields, from the fertilizers put on your backyard or on the large grounds of some corporation or company. Everything ends up in the water. And then it goes to its end point, which is in here, in the area here. It's the Gulf of Mexico. Oh, it'll just be diluted. There's so much water in the Gulf of Mexico. Yes, sadly, Bourbon Cat, we are killing this planet bit by bit. If we knew what to do, what to believe, and we are committed to trying to do that in our life, in our lifestyles, would that be enough?
Hi, Lost and Found. Frank.
So, yeah, what it does is it
Why am I
uses
suffering?
up the oxygen to digest the organic material. And that's the same thing with the algae. When it dies,
I just lost you.
well, you're going to have to just restart it.
I know that.
Try turning off your Wi-Fi and turn it on.
All right.
I'm just suggesting. Hey, Charlene, thank you. Thank you very much. And to your beautiful wife, she
There's a
said.
horrible photo of me for opening this up. All my wrinkles and shit are showing.
Thank you very much, Charlene.
Charlene, are you new?
And remember, if this is your
Harvey
first
TV.
time watching us live, you might have watched me on
Did you
a
see
recording, but is this live? Yes.
Harvey TV, I believe, is new.
Well, anybody new, we'd love you to send us a little message with your name and mailing address, snail mail. And we'd like to send you a little gift to thank you for trying us out and hoping it'll convince you to stay. We've been doing this now for a year and 4 months, and we aren't slowing down.
But Harvey, are you new
It's,
to this chat?
Yeah, if you're new to the chat, have you ever been on Cocktail Hour with Rick? Not this is your second time.
Sean Arm, you are not new. I am not sending you a gift.
Yeah, Sean Arm is an example of someone who has been on many times. And like JT, he's been around.
Hey, Sean,
And like
you coming to
Souls
Florida
Sasita.
this time?
So he said maybe I shouldn't before. Hey, Sean, fly.
Hey, Janice.
Just put the dog in the suitcase and carry on. Put it up in the overhead compartment. That way it'll still be able to breathe.
Hey, Sean, Mom likes you. You can stay in the spare bedroom.
When they ask why the bag is moving and there's a sound of a dog coming out for a minute,
Hey, Danielle. Hello there.
tell them it's a mannequin with a voice box.
Oh, really? Snail Mail is a
Danielle, hello.
band from
Welcome.
Ellicott City.
Amanda Boston. I'm not
No,
new,
so
but I
Dan
never
is not-
contact. Okay,
Dan is
never
spoken
commented.
on anywhere.
I'm glad you love tuning in, and I know there are others like you, not trying to say that it's bad, quietly watching in the background and just taking it all in. That's great.
That's right.
Oh,
Shayla.
thank you, Tharvey TV. That was very sweet. I appreciate that. We do a good job, I think. We try. We collaborate on the podcast, and we collaborate when one or the other is doing some filming.
Dan must have put up the podcast from last night already because somebody
Good.
made a comment they saw it.
So, like I said earlier, I had to cancel Patreon because they would not
Hey, Steph
respond
George.
to my request to look at my account, and I gave them updated billing information. Why won't you let me see the stream? So I said, okay. So I'll come back in a week and I'll subscribe again. But I'll tell you what I am going to do. I'm going to ask Dan to send me money, and I'm going to buy an annual. That's what I'm going to
I'm
do.
not asking him for money.
Oh, damn well, he should be paying for this.
He is not sending you money, and
Hun.
you need to realize that.
Hun, he should pay for my subscription to Patreon. At a minimum. I work for free. He can pay for that. He even said last night on the Patreon, and I was like, why are you saying this? I'd even like to get you on full time and give you a salary.
Oh, bullshit.
Dan, first off, number one, you
Dan
motherfucker, I have been full time the entire time this fucking podcast has ever been on. So don't say when I'm full time. Kiss my ass. I'm full time. I've been full time, you dick. And as far as the salary, you're not going to give me any money because you told me all about that. Now, if you're deciding to all of a sudden change, I mean, that would be nice.
No, don't even go there.
I think I deserve something, but that's me. I'm not expecting it. I'm not requiring it,
Stop.
but I deserve it, damn it.
Stop it.
And I'm not.
This happens once a year. so
It
let
happens,
go.
whatever. I'm, like I said, I only am saying this in response to him saying I'd pay you a salary if you were full time. If.
Bud's red hot. You need me. Hey, Rhonda. Hello there. I haven't seen your name before.
All right, well, the truth is, Dan, as I die. Dan,
Why'd you take that out?
I don't know, doesn't need me. He does fine. But with me, it's even better. How's that? Can I say that?
Yes, you can say
Thank
that.
you. Can I say that? It's always better with Rick.
That's true,
And
Steph.
Steph, you are so right. And that is exactly what I decided. That it was more important to keep Dan as a good friend and to show him I cared about him.
Thanks,
And that I
Lucy.
like doing the podcast. Valerie Brumbillow, thank you very much.
Hi, Amanda. Thank you.
Thank you,
for the
thank you.
belated birthday.
We are at 78 and we're up to 79 people and we're up to 71 likes. So pretty much everybody has clicked the like button. Please do go back out and click like if you forgot when you came in. You can just come right back into the chat. And thank you in advance. So it's getting freaking hot down here still, let me tell you. Between the hours
Oh,
of
Scott,
like
My heart goes out to your mom.
1 to 6 and 1 to 7, it's hot. I mean, it goes down.
Mid 80s.
Yeah, it goes down to low 70s overnight. That's the low. Still. Danielle Redmond, thank you so much, honey. Really appreciate it. I'm very hopeful things are squared away with you and things are good.
88 right now.
I hope so. The breeze may come later, yeah. Right now, the breeze. Uh-oh. Ow!
Don't touch
Ow! It's coming out of there. There's the breeze. That's all I
Hi,
was trying to
Anthony.
do. That's all I was trying to do. Oh, gosh, why am I so much of a boomer? So, some people I follow have their own Patreon. Don't post exclusively to it. They just do links to their YouTube. Exactly. They don't even put content on there, right, Third?
Thank you, JT.
JT, don't ever think you're not important. I have been blessed to have you and Darlene in my life. Oh, that is really nice to hear. Thank you very much. I hope you think, and others, that we are a little special. Or maybe I am very special.
I drink the hard stuff. Rick drinks
short
the light
bus
stuff.
level special, or maybe just because I'm a fun-loving nut who doesn't mind joking and being self-deprecating, which means cut myself down to get a laugh. I don't care. Anything for a laugh.
Rick will
That
get
is the
naked to
rule.
get a laugh.
I'll get partly naked. I'm not going to get completely naked because I'd like the illusion of me to be vital, to be retained, that I'm still a vital male. And if I'm totally naked and you see everything that's inside, it's inverted
Yeah.
down there, and
Mom
I look
has
like I have a
paid somebody.
hoo-hoo, that would not be good.
Mom has paid somebody to water while she was away, so the grass does look pretty
Yes,
good.
but the grass wasn't
and
watered,
the
I don't think.
plants look great.
The plants were watered, but not the grass.
Well, it still
But
looks better.
you know what? It rained a lot. It rained. I could wear a G-string. Yeah, I could do that. What do you think, Danielle? Would that be okay?
Hey, Jesse's Histories and Mysteries.
Danielle, how
Are
about
you new?
a hot pink 70s go-go
David, are you
dancing
new?
go-go girl outfit, like, you know, the girls that used to be in the little cages up above,
Hey, Naza.
hanging, and they be doing their dance. Remember the go-go girls? And remember that? Would that be great? Oh my God, that'd be hilarious. If I actually had somebody who could work with me, directing, thinking out the shots, help me to put together like almost like a Borat thing, but it's
Oh, good,
myself.
Jesse, I'm glad you do.
You know, like Rick Serra goes to Washington or some
Oh,
crazy stupid
I ain't
thing.
selling no used G-strings.
I
I'm
could
not
have
touching
myself and Sandy Gay in the movie. I would play both characters, obviously. That would be tremendous. It'd be like I and Sandy Gay
Well,
were
one
like
year's
brother and sister.
it. Biker.
But are we not actually the same person? That would be cool. That would be cool. I mean, there's a movie right there. I know people would love that. I would sell out movie houses everywhere. It'd be like the Dolomite is My Name movie by Eddie Murphy. You know how well that did? It'd be the same thing. Yeah, I mean, we'll put it on Netflix. That sounds good. John Waters, I don't know if he'd want to bother with me, but certainly John Waters would be a tremendous asset for this kind of a project. We could call it Rick's Trouble instead of Female Trouble, right? Or we could call it Desperate Rick instead of Desperate Women. You know, you name it. It could have Rick in the name. It could be spoofing one of his own movies, and we'll do a B-level movie with me. Just some kind of like for the double feature, I would be the second movie. Rick and Edie. I don't know who Edie is, but why not? I liked Edie Gourmet. So could I have Edie? Somebody dressed up like Edie Gourmet? I actually met him one night.
Yes,
Dan was
Urban
there
Cat,
as
he
well.
is.
It was an uncomfortable situation
But
because
later-
I
Wait a minute. Later,
made a
didn't
big
you
mistake.
Say they both spoke to each other.
They did recently, but like 3 years ago, after I was asked to please do not like say something stupid to make me feel uncomfortable. And what did I do?
He
I did that.
something stupid to make him feel uncomfortable.
So Dan was good friends with John Waters, and they sort of just fell out of being close friends. It wasn't a horrible breakup or anything, I don't think. So Dan was there. I mentioned that John was coming because he was going to take a look at the place and possibly consider buying it.
think-
Serial Rick the Mom.
I think so,
Yes.
Anthony.
And so I said to John, as I'm walking to the bathroom, I noticed Dan's walking behind me, going to the bar, I believe. And then John Waters was in the corner of the bar, pointing out and talking to people about some show posters for a movie, I think it's called Dirty Rotten Shame, that was filmed on Harford Road and at that particular bar called the Holiday House. Tracy Bainter, it's good to have you here with us again. And thank you so much. Really appreciate that. You're very generous. So we, get that. There's the situation. It's all like that. And I yelled at John, "Hey, John, look, it's Dan Bell." And Dan's like, and John didn't know what to do. So fast forward to recently, a friend of both John and Dan reached out to Dan, caught up with him somehow. I don't know, maybe it was a message on the internet. And they spoke finally, had a nice chat, and she told him everybody that he used to hang out with. This is like some name-dropping celebrities, okay? Dan was in that crowd. All right, well, it's probably not surprising. They were all wondering how he was doing.
Thanks, Anthony.
Anthony Haskell can't do much today, but here's to cover a beer. One beer. Anthony, everything helps. And thank you very much. That is what we call generosity here. Getting cotton mouth. Needed a little water. All right, so fast forward, they chat, and she tells him about something. She says, "Remember when you had that article about the dead malls in the New York Times?
We
Yes,
haven't
yeah.
eaten yet. We're going to have chicken and
John bought
stir-fried vegetables.
25 copies of the paper that day and sent copies of the paper with your article to a lot of your friends to brag about. Look at Dad, look how he's doing. So it had to happen. They had to talk. So he definitely, after hearing that, was interested in hearing what John had to say. They had a good chat, and then they had a nice chat the next day. So I think that there's a possibility they're going to talk more to each other now, which is great. Because it's better to have more friends and people in your life than to have less. At least that's the way I feel
I
about it.
like them both, Shaylee. Ooh, Danielle made fish pie today. We did have fresh fish last night, which was very good.
I love both of those. Romancing the Bone, I love that.
The stone.
Romancing the Bone, that was the porno version.
Thanks, Tracy.
That's what I found when I looked in the XXX aisle at the video rental place. And that woman almost was a dead ringer for Kathleen Turner. Unfortunately, it was filmed like when Kathleen Turner
Are you new?
was older, like last week. Okay, that didn't make any sense.
No.
Sadly, it was a recently done, so the woman who looked like her was quite aged. But she still looked like her. When she was like put through a program that simulated her aged look. Uncanny resemblance for that computer generated image.
Oh, I'm glad. Jesse's Histories and Mysteries.
Jesse's.
Are you new?
I'm needing these laughs today. Why? What's bad? Lay it on us. We've heard a lot. If you want to vent, you have the stage. And Patrick Nicolucci, you're supposed to be posting something. Are you still here? Patrick Nicolucci had another thing he wanted to share. He was going to share to you for Halloween a live show by the band Madhouse, an Aussie tribute band.
Does he have all the new people set up?
Who's that? No. This was recorded last year.
Oh, okay.
So he thought it was recorded last year, but it's still available. So he was going to share the link on YouTube. And time out for Patrick? What did he do wrong? Oh my God.
No,
Plum.
she didn't time him out.
Plum said he said time out.
But she's not a moderator, right?
Plum is too, I thought.
No, she does not have a wrench next to her name.
I'd have no idea why that's the case. Hey, Plum All, you are now a moderator. I had no idea. I never made you a moderator. You've been around for a long time. I trust you. You're now a moderator.
I agree, Jason.
So, whatever. So when Patrick is out of the doghouse and able to post again, I will, I guess, say it again. I don't know how we're going to let him know. When will
Romeo's Lover's not a moderator either, as long as she's been here.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm not.
Romeo's Lover. Any of you guys who've been with me for a long time, even Shaylee, she's been around for a while now.
Yeah.
Didn't expect that, Plum All? Well, there you go. You're a good girl. You've been very helpful to me anyway as a fan. So definitely. Just dropping by. I have to go to bed. Oh, Nina, I wish you'd have popped in a little earlier. Thank you very much for saying hi. Mwah. Sweet dreams, hon. Come back Friday. It's Friday night. We can get crazy.
Yeah, I'm allowed 3 drinks on Friday night, only 2 on Tuesday.
Who's that? You?
Me.
That's her rules.
That's my rule. Yes, it was by accident
What was by accident? I'm sorry.
that Patrick was muted.
Was it by accident?
Yes.
Well, can I unmute
I don't
him?
know. Oh, 3 for me tonight. Thanks, Screaming Fly.
Ay, ay, ay. It wasn't you, Nirmal? Whatever. The last of this. I'll have to prepare more.
What is this?
Kind of this.
I don't think anybody muted Patrick. I think he left.
I guess he forgot. I don't know if anybody noticed that he posted
I didn't see it
a link.
posted.
Well, I'm going to email Patrick and I will put it up on the community board. If you all don't know about this, you need to just be aware. Oh, he wants his Serra bread box.
Brett.
Brett, whatever that is, or
Hey, just
bread.
chilling.
Just chilling. The community bulletin board, I put extra photos up there. I tell you about things that are coming up. So
Hey, yes.
remember
we
to
do.
take a look under community at the top of the page when you come on the Rick Serra channel. At the very top, there's headings across the top. They're pull downs, pull down menus. You click on community
Thanks,
and
all.
you'll see community posts. They also end up in the string of comments. So you might see it pop up that way. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future is ours to see.
Doris Day.
Que sera, sera.
There he is.
But
I'm
that's
still
spelled
here.
S-E-R-A. Future perfect.
Rick, Patrick's still here.
Is he?
Yes.
Patrick,
I'm still here just listening to the Halloween show.
post the link, please, so people may hear your band's performance and everything a la Halloweenish. This was actually a live stream they recorded last year and thought that it might be nice to have again for this year. So he's put it up to share for everybody here that's a fan.
Stop though.
So as soon as it comes up, you will be able to copy it and save it for later.
Hey, Lois and Hounds.
And like I told them all, Patrick, I will also put a community bulletin board post. The band is called Spoo Blasters. You mean splooge blasters? Splooge? Oh, you emailed me the link. Okay. All right, folks, that's the way he'll do it. It will be posted on community bulletin board. You can feel free to click it as a comment here, Patrick. If you already copied it, you can paste it here now. Just an observation. That's when I realize something. It's like the brain has turned in another gear. Now it's up in third, fourth, fifth. You ever have one of those stick shifts in a 5-speed where it always is doing this? You know, something with the clutch, it makes it do that the whole time.
Hey,
Could you imagine
Jesse's.
somebody taking advantage of that to personally
Oh, Jesse said
pleasure
you have-
themselves while they're
Rick.
driving?
Rick,
What?
Jesse said you have to make him a mod before he can post a link.
Oh, I
Hey,
have to.
Gizmo.
All right. Well, Patrick, you can now post a link if you wish. Thank you for the technological update from Moist Splooge. I mean, Jesse's Histories and Mysteries. I just saw Moist Splooge and I had to say it. Yes, Dismal Project. It looks like we're all...
Oh, he posted. Yay, thanks,
There
Patrick.
you go. It did it. So copy and paste that, guys, while it's still in the stream. And save it for later. And if you're having a Halloween party, put it on your big entertainment system and super large television, and you've got a built-in concert for your party, man. That's pretty awesome. Yeah. So how long is the show, Patrick? About how long is the video? Hour? 90 minutes? How long did you guys go? An hour. So it's a solid hour of Madhouse doing the Ozzy Osbourne tribute. And although one band member who played drums is moving on and has been playing with another band, Madhouse just was unfortunately put back into neutral because the main man, the singer, he fell down and go boom last winter.
Wow, thank you so much, Joy.
And he hurt his tailbone. It was connected to the hip bone, and he had a problem with that whole thing. But he got himself bionically reconstructed, and now he can go even faster. Broke the hip bone. And now I'm sure he's replaced it with some kind of titanium lightweight alloy. And titanium, look at that. How do I know so much crap? I
To
don't
be
even
better,
know.
Stronger, faster.
I have no idea. Exactly. He's going to be the $6 million singer. Oh, good. Yes, Dr. Soul. The hip bone is connected to the dick bone.
Build back better.
And the dick bone is
We have
connected
the
to the
technology.
inner thigh bone if you're lucky. But not your inner thigh bone, someone else's inner thigh bone. Bone boner.
Rick, have you tried Tropical Punch Steva? I don't think so.
No femur, patella, and tibia.
No. It's, I think, Tropical Punch Steva.
No. It's actually THC tincture or something in a liquid suspension. I'm sorry to be so technical, but you have to, of course, convert the herb, the weed, the bud, the flower into some oil. And depending on how you process it, you can process it to create a tincture.
Hey, Peter,
That's
hello.
usually with
Are you the
isopropyl
first time
or
on this
ethyl
chat?
alcohol. And then you can also
From
do
Ireland.
an extract, which
Did you
is
see that, Rick?
new,
Peter Coffee.
new,
Hey, it's
and
Peter from Ireland.
Ireland,
I've been a big fan for years. Hope you're having a good day.
and it's already
12:08 here.
yeah, it's already past midnight over there. I know you guys are 5 to 6 hours ahead of us. Yes, the time, the day it starts first over there in the east, and then it sets in the west. I just know what I've been told. I have a bunch of crap that I want to try to turn into some butter. I think is going to be the best bet. And I think it's called alkylation. I always forget the temperature, so I have to look it all up when I want to do it. Maybe Have you ever done anything yourself? Any tips for me? I have a friend who's got
Hey, Frank,
a hot water
9 Rage,
immerser.
Cloud 9.
So he alkylates his stuff inside of a bag, inside of this hot water reservoir that he can set to the temperature for alkylation inside of the bag. So
Hey, Peter May.
that's pretty freaking cool. It gets the temperature where it needs to be. It keeps everything in the bag. Nothing can evolve off
We're working
as a
on it,
vapor
Peter.
and be dissipated. Like if you're using a toaster oven and you broke it up by hand, you put it on the tray, and you had it set at 180 or whatever the temperature is for alkylation.
Frank made 10 of
Potato,
us.
thank you very much. I don't know why you would think
Hey,
that
Pepper,
I
I'm
was
glad
really
you
a
made it
star.
on.
I mean, even me saying ricksarahstar.com as my channel or my website, I'm making fun of myself even with that. Like, I'm a star. A star at what? It's like if you grew up with me and you knew me all your life, you would think that I was nothing special. But
He
then,
ain't.
hey,
What? I
thanks,
love you. I love
thanks
you.
a lot for that endorsement.
I love you.
Ringing, I love you. We need to turn lights on a little bit. That ringing
You're
endorsement.
actually looking good. Anthony Haskell loves your Rickarot. Oh my God, it's daylight. Woo.
All right, I'll just turn it to 10. Because you can control these lights.
Why do you have 2 of them up?
Here. Because you do.
I am so far back, you're still sitting in the seat.
So let's see how that is. Oh my God, look at that. It's perfect. Absolutely beautiful. What do you think, guys? You can see the pores in my skin
Okay,
now.
well, I'm glad you're here.
So, here, a little fun fact. These are the lights that were used in seasons
Thank you, Anthony.
1, 2, and 3 of Another Dirty Room. I have the original lights from the series,
Yep,
and
two
I am
birds in the
using
background.
these lights. So what do you think of that? Yes.
Thank Non-Rage.
So there you go. It's really nice. So these are LED lights. They're very hot. That's their worst side effect. They're hot. But outside, it's not as bad. Because, of course, they're not holding the heat. You're not creating heat that's being held inside of a room. No, they are mine. They were actually, he decided he didn't even want them. He was throwing them away. They were in a pile.
So Rick is a trash picker.
And I picked through the trash and I got a couple other things. Yes, I did. That he was leaving Park Avenue to go downtown to when he lived on the harbor for about a year.
I'm glad, Anthony.
Yes. So,
You should look at air keychains.
yeah, I've been doing that forever. When Dan has some old gear, he doesn't care about it
Are you
anymore.
gonna throw it out?
He's going to chuck it. He gives it to me. I take it and I try to make use out of it. It saves me the money of buying. The one thing I got was a brand new computer bag, which I use for my laptop.
Oh, I'm glad you see Bo.
Yeah, Brendan, hell, thank you, man, for standing up. I mean,
Is there another
I don't know if you do that.
ADR in the pipeline?
hey, Jason, thank you. That's what I thought. And I'm only at 10% here on these lights. So that's what I thought. I needed a little bit, not full. Of course, on Friday night, we'll have the drape up and the lights will be much more prominent because we'll be starting 8 o'clock and it's dead dark by then. And instead of using that light there, we'll have these. That'll be much better.
ricksarahstar.com is where you can buy merch.
It's also the central hub to find links to all of my social media platform. All of them. Except for TikTok, which I haven't added
It
that
is
yet. I did
7:14 here.
mention it to
Thanks,
Steve
Patrick.
Seaboat, I think, but I'm not sure if you can link to TikTok. But if you can, maybe we can get that on there as well. It's nothing impressive with my TikTok, believe me. I don't even know if I'm going to stay with the thing. It's like if I want to create videos for TikTok, do I want to do it for what? Am I going to bring more fans
Do
over
some
to
Instagram live sometimes, Rick.
Instagram Live sometime? I've done it once. I think I did, what is it, Twitter one time.
I think we're Eastern.
Yeah, we're Eastern Daylight Time still. We have not adjusted back to standard time. So we are maybe an hour
Now.
more light.
Cocktail
right
hour
now.
with Rick starts at 3 p.m. here. We're 3 hours behind the East Coast.
Okay. So as time goes on,
Daniel Redmond
And
says
we
he
get-
hardly goes to Instagram.
hardly ever go to Instagram. See, I mean, certain people
Night
have
Range
certain
Cloud 3.
platforms they
Cloud
like.
9. Hello there.
Like I've said about Twitter, I seem to get very little traction on Twitter. Nobody hardly even looks at my posts. It's just a waste of my time. But I do it in the hope that something might change. Instagram, I put up
No, it's same as
different
Baltimore,
photos, usually
Burbank.
of myself. I started out with that.
716
Dan
here,
started me up
716
on
in Baltimore.
Instagram, and he told me, just take selfies and put one up or a couple up every day. So that's what I've been doing. Scott, they're not drones, I hope. No, there are lots of birds here. This is a little green space.
Yeah, birds.
It's part of a
Bella's
private
watching what's
property
going
that holds a number of condos. And in the middle of it are two different ponds of water that is draining from lakes that are a little higher elevation, just a little bit and further inland to the
Somebody
east.
told me I could have a third drink. Are you okay with that?
It's up to you.
I'm having a third.
All right.
I can still fix dinner. I can still feed you.
All right, but I would move your phone across the other way. Not you're going to walk in the wire. What I mean is I would put it over there on the cushion. There you go. See what I
You're
mean?
such a micromanage.
I was trying to save you trouble. Oh, and just order a pizza. Hell with making dinner. That's what somebody else said.
Not a bad idea.
Cemetery Ridge said, just have a third and a fourth and just order a pizza.
No pork. No pork.
Moist drones draining the pipe. Okay, there was a question that is a Dan Bell question. I'll rephrase it. So when will season 3 of ADR be on Prime? First, I think it'd be nice to have season 2 on Prime. Then I would like to have season 3 on Prime. And then I'd like to have season 4 on Prime. That's what we would shoot next, whenever that happens. Hopefully when, not if. Yeah, I mean, I'm a realist. So I have to say that. I hope it's a when, but it could be an if. And it all depends on Dan's stable health mentally and a successful Kickstarter campaign whenever he decides to turn that on, which now it sounds like he'll not do the Kickstarter until after he gets back from winter vacation in Where the hell is it called? I can't. Ecuador. I couldn't even think of the name of the country. It's because he plans to go there in December. So let's see if he ever comes back. He might just say, "Oh, it's so beautiful down here. I'm moving to the Galapagos Islands and having all my shit sent down here. Never mind, Rick. It's okay, but I'm just not coming back." You think Bo is pooping back there? Did he drop it? Bo, did you? Did you drop a load? You dropped the children off at the pool? Did you? I know, that's what I'm talking about. Mango shrimp sushi. Oh my God. That sounds tremendous. Dropping a load. Trying to loosen my load. I got 7 women on my mind. One is a stoner. One is a boner, and one is a friend of mine. Take it easy. Take it easy, breezy. I love the mango. I eat it when I can. I don't have a mango tree here. Nope. I would love it. That would be cool. Frank Dank. Hello, Frank Dank. Are you a regular? I just don't recognize. I got so many names, so little time. Because if anybody, including Frank, is new, has never been live with me on the cocktail hour, I would like you to send me a little note by email with your name and your snail mail address so we can mail a little gift to you. Send it to our email address, rick.adr@aol.com. Last show we had 4 new people who had never watched the show. There could have been a couple today, I'm not sure. We are all moist watching you, Rick. You all are sick. If you're getting hot and bothered looking at this old wreck of a man, all I could do is smile and laugh. Yes, when I was sexy and I was younger, it was a nice thing.
When were you sexy?
It was a long time ago.
Before I knew you?
Yes. Because you found me totally unappealing sexually. That's why you dated me.
No, I thought you were really cute.
Okay.
And do you want me to go into the first time we got together?
I don't know. Can you hear Darlene right now? She would regale you a little story of how it was that we actually got together.
Hi, Michael Raw.
It was
Here's the thing.
October 1987.
My friend and I, Sandy, had just gotten back from their second trip to Hawaii. Hey, Dan. And Sandy and I were looking at photos. No, not Sandy Gay. Her name
What's a
really
grower?
was Sandy.
Am I a grower or a shower?
No, I did not get really drunk on a dare.
I mean, I don't usually pee on her, if that's what
he
you're
better
talking
not
about.
pee on me.
And I don't let her pee on me. I don't lay in a tub and get it like jizzed in my face or anything like that. But if we're having sex and I'm having oral sex and she starts to jet pee me, then, I won't flinch. I'll stay with it and take care of things. It's okay because I love her. Darling,
I have never judged you. Fuck you. Anyway, so Sandy and I are looking at photos, and it was right around Rick's birthday. And he came up, and he started talking. And I told him, I said, you don't have an ass. I wanted a good ass. And he pulled his pants up and showed me
I
that
got
he
a little.
did have it.
I have a little ass.
He does have an ass if his pants fit, but they never do. So we started talking. He was out for his birthday with a friend, and he was buying the dinner.
He was broke, of course.
And his name was Mike. I won't go into his last name
Oh,
because
my
he
God.
is such a fucking ass.
I'll say one more thing. Remember the story from Patreon, the pube artwork on the mantelpiece
Thanks,
next
Karen.
to, yeah, remember that story? That's Mike. Go on, hon.
So, it was me and Sandy and Rick and Mike. And we're talking, and Rick actually bought drinks. Because
Barb.
he was flush. So we left there and we went across the street and we went into a place where we could dance. Do you remember that? And then from there, I think we split. I think
Yeah.
Sandy went home, Mike got nothing, and I followed Rick back to his place. Of course, he was living at home with his parents, and we were in the basement. Guess what? His father comes down 2 flights to use the bathroom and realizes
Apparently,
that Rick is down there with some woman.
he must have liked to go down to the basement to take a shit in the middle of the night. He didn't want to do it up in the main bathroom. He figured he better do it in the lower level of the house so there'd be less of a clog.
And of course that freaked me out. So really nothing really happened that night.
You can stuff pizza in my CPAP machine while you take me.
So anyway, so in the morning when I woke up, of course nothing happened because his father really screwed up the ambiance.
Yeah.
So when I left, I didn't know where I was because I followed him to his house, he took me round and round and round so I wouldn't remember where he lived.
I don't remember doing that.
Yes,
She
you did.
plainly believes
Hey, honey meow, hello.
Yes, she-
Emily, hello.
this. Yeah, she has alleged that I deliberately drove a crazy route just to keep her from being able to find me again. I
You
don't
did.
believe it. No.
So when I left and I found out where I was, I'm going, oh my God, I don't believe how close I am. And that was their first meeting.
Yes. And then the next night we met again because we went to the pickup joint, and who was there? Her friend and Darlene again.
Yes, but Rick wasn't interested
What?
because you had to go to church the next day.
Oh. I couldn't stay out too late, I guess.
So that's how we met.
Oh, no.
But somehow we made it through.
That-
Oh, hey, meow.
We got all the puppy or the kittens' homes. I think I read. That's beautiful. Thank you, soul. Yes. And
No.
and Kylie, Jen rather, Jen was my daughter. Was only like 6 or 5. I forget how old she was when we first got
6.
together. And I saw her on weekends. So that also would make things difficult because when I had her, it was hard to go out that weekend. So every other weekend I would go out, and then the other weekend I'd stay home with Jennifer. Who's that? Moya, hello. Or Mojo. Oh, it is Mojo. Sorry, I can't read the last name. Jojovra? Mojo Jojovra. Hello. Welcome to the cocktail hour with Rick. K1ish, yes? Glad to see you made it down to Florida, okay? Yes, it is. It's, of course, getting dark here now.
It's actually pretty good. It's still in the 80s, Pam.
And I tried to ask you the other day, I don't know if you answered, what part of Florida are you living in?
Who are you talking to?
K1ish, I think.
Okay.
Down here somewhere near us. Not real close, but. And somebody was a fan, said they were from like St. Pete area, so that was interesting to know. You're in Miami? Hey, Frank, okay, there's a Floridian.
Yeah.
And Frank's leaving?
JT.
Yes, and look at that, it's chilly in central Arizona. Okay, that's where you are. All right, I didn't know that. I thought you were a Floridian. I'm actually in Boston area. Oh, your sister lives down there. I don't know why. There's a couple of fans, though. Somebody that lives in
I'm glad we got you through some tough times, Mojo.
Jacksonville area.
If you're new to our
And,
channel, we'll send you a small gift. Send
I
us
think
your
somebody's
information.
near West Palm Beach. AJ Vintage, I think she's over near Fort Myers, if I'm
Pay me
correct.
out. Their parents live in
And
South
Barb
Dakota.
is up in a Blah, Ontario. What does that mean? It's kind of getting kind of a little
Hey,
chilly,
That's good.
a little raw. And JT's mom is in Largo. Well, hell, that's
Hey,
10,
Anthony.
10, 15 minutes at the most, JT. 10 to 15 minutes. So you visit your mom while we were here. We'd have to maybe meet at the, what's it called? The, something tap. Niagara Tap. You know at the Niagara Tap House? Niagara Tap? And Darlene put out the appeal again. Anybody, this is your first time watching us live, you've never seen us live, you're able to actually interact and chat with people live. We want you to look at that post, look at the email, send us your name and your mailing address so we can send you a little gift.
We actually have several to send out. They will go out tomorrow.
And I
Because
was
their
telling them,
office is finally set up.
yep, we had 4, I believe it was, from Friday. So, be happy to add more to that. We're not selling any merch, but we're giving it away. That's basically the way it is. So if you'd like to be one of those special people who don't need to be given a gift, you're willing to buy some of our junk, or buy a t-shirt, or buy both, whatever, we'd appreciate it. And of course, the people tonight have been very generous in their donations. Thank you very much. And 106 likes. You've been very nice with the likes tonight. Really good likes. And we have already exceeded 90 minutes. I didn't even realize it.
Oh my God, yeah.
We're having too much fun.
Hey, Pamela.
Well, we're not going to go for a couple more minutes then, because I'm not ready. I'm not ready. You want to stick around a little longer? Or you had enough? I'm thinking that maybe they'll stick around. Okay.
Just remember, the longer we go, the more close the pizza looks.
Or something.
Hey,
I mean, we could just
thanks, Honey Mo.
have some sandwiches as far as I'm
Hey,
concerned.
meow. Thank you so much.
Or we could do some eggs or
Did
something.
you see that?
What was that? I'm sorry.
Hey, meow. Finally got my tax returns. Have $5.
Oh. You have that much left in your name?
Thanks, Peter May.
Oh, here it is. I'm sorry. Finally got my tax return.
Hey,
You got a
Redmond.
$5 refund?
We'll see you Friday.
Thank you very much. You gave us your refund. You're too generous. The story of the widow who gave everything she had for the poor. The widows' mites, they call them. In comparison to a rich man, he gave a paltry amount because she gave all that she had. This is something from what's called the Gospels of Jesus Christ and his saints.
I do too.
A few
Shirley.
people might have heard about him. The rest of you maybe not. It's okay. You can always buy a Bible if you'd like to learn more.
Bible is not an easy read, let me tell you. I tried.
Well,
Good night, Danielle.
the
Thanks,
Bible is
JJ.
a great book, but
Oh, a
you
new
have
chef.
to understand. Hey, yeah, thank you, JT. The inn I work at will be getting a new chef. Maybe the food won't suck anymore, right? That would be great. There's also the Book of Mormon and the Pearl of Great Prize that are another religion. I've read those too. Not every page. What I want to get is the Apocrypha, and I'd love to read through that.
Is it what?
The part of the Bible that was never formally added into the Bible.
The Book of Weed?
Not the Book of Weed. It's called collectively the Apocrypha.
I'm not worried about it.
Starts with the letter A, if you're looking it up.
Screaming Fly Productions. Hello there.
I don't have that Grostradamus. I never knew of this deity. Splooge, the god Splooge, I've never heard of. Can you share a little bit of the enlightenment of the Splooge?
That's cool, soul.
I was channeling. Wow.
I'm not worried about you.
That
You ain't-
Splooge is a
you are
crazy
not channeling.
motherfucker.
Shut the fuck up.
I beg your pardon? How can you say such a thing to me? I'm your husband.
Very easily.
Please show a little respect, woman, as I do you.
Look, I have to tell you something. There is a couple in the park who have a little puppy about the size of Bo. Speaking of, where the fuck is he? Call him.
Bobo.
And her name is Dolores.
Oh, come here.
And his name is Anthony.
No.
Arthur
There you go. Come
is
here.
Arthur. And
So-
Rick remembers it because of a Seinfeld
Episode.
episode, Dolores.
What's the name? What name
But he has been
What girl's
referring
name
to her as
reminds
Dolores.
or rhymes
But he
with
needs
a
to do
piece of the
Dolores.
female body? Mulva? No, not vulva, you asshole. Clitoris. Hi, Bo.
Hi, Bo. Nicole
Bo is
says
here.
hello, Bo.
Bo is
JJ.
here.
Yeah, oh, he's such a good baby.
Doris or Dolores, both of them rhyme with clitoris. So you
No,
wouldn't
I'm not
know
having another. This is my last
which
for
name
the
it
night.
would be unless you worked it out differently. That's poetry, baby. Poetry. So, speaking of vulvas, when is everybody going to watch Another Odd Place, Mount Micho Part 2? Why don't I have 1,000 views on that like the first part? Why?
We can't tell you, Loopsy. It's a surprise.
Another mystery. Why can't I go above 9,518? Keeps going backwards, and then it goes forwards again. And then it goes back to 16, 15, then it goes up again. How am I ever supposed to see 10,000 with that kind of a subscription number? What do I have to do to get over the top?
Silver Stacks, please watch it.
Do I have to hang upside down from a door, naked, and suck myself off?
Oh, he
I mean,
will. If he could,
what
he
would
would
is
suck
that what's
himself
necessary? Would you see that?
off. He's not that flexible.
No, I'm not part warlock. I really am not associated with Wiccans, warlocks, or any of that, but I do have a couple of friends who are Wiccans. They're cool with me. Anything looking for a positive creative energy as a source of guidance in your life is positive to me.
Well, J Master, gonna have to remove
Thank you,
some
K1ish.
clothes and start on
I know a lot of
OnlyFans.
people have watched it probably here in the chat room, but I
Thank
just
you,
hope
Kev.
that the world would see. Like, why can't I get 100,000 views like the other ghost shows that are all full of drama and fancy editing, but not really a lot of content? Why? What do I have to do? I guess I have to maybe look younger because I'm too old. People dismiss me because of my age. I don't want to like somebody's grandfather, great-grandfather on YouTube. Ah, hell with that old guy.
Oh, I'm glad you watched
Wear a
it,
chicken
Valerie.
suit. Well, I mean, totally embarrass and demean myself even more on camera. Okay? Oh, I'm faking it pretty well. I've been trying to fake it since I was born. Still faking now.
Naked out places.
Naked odd places.
No.
I'll get banned. Thank you, Potato. I'm not going there. If I did up my own Patreon, I would put naked odd places there.
Well, good for you, Loopsy.
And back to the G-string. Yes, a photo shoot, maybe. And a new couple of photos to put on the channel, or the store rather. And there was a comment about 8x10s. If any of the 8x10s are currently available as 4x6, let us
You can
know.
always do a 4x10.
I mean, I can always put on the store and we can start creating an 8x10 size of all those 4x6 pictures or other ones we have used before. So if there is a particular picture on the store you would like to suggest, or another you could even describe that we have used before, or by topic, do you have a photograph with X, fill out what might be the situation you would like. We see if we can put the photo up.
Yeah, Nicole, I bet you would like a naked Brennan. I
So,
would too.
yeah. I can't guarantee a naked Brennan photo, but we can
Hey,
sell
I would like
we
to see
can
that.
sell a half naked Brennan photo with a machete in his hand.
Only if he agrees. We can't sell that without his agreement.
Of course I can. Just like I asked the picture that had all four of us if I could have Dan, Jake, and Brennan in the picture because we were going to sell it. No, I took that picture. I didn't ask. But this picture was actually taken by Dan.
It was. Well,
So I'd have to
only
ask
approved-
Dan.
Yeah, no, you don't have to ask Dan. You need to ask Brennan. It's his photo.
I'll ask them both. What the fuck?
Fuck Dan. It's Brennan's photo.
I'll ask them both. What the hell? So let us know about the photos in 8x10 if that be something you would like. If you have other merch ideas
Hey, Bo. Oh,
that you
I
would
see
like
you
to
did.
throw at us, we have done this periodically. Maybe there's something new or maybe two new things we could add to the store
No, he
that would
doesn't
help
fear
titillate your fancies. You know what I mean? Like a bag of moist Rick Man boobs. Moist moobs. They would probably be a sponge, but shaped to look just like my ninnies.
Brennan. I don't think
I don't know if
anyone
anybody
would
could do that, but I could
like
try to
photos
see.
Because everybody uses their phone for their calendar now.
Oh, well. Yeah. And the we
we're
looked at
looking
wall
into the calendar.
calendars before, and it was cost prohibitive because we didn't see anybody buying a calendar at 20, 25 or whatever. And it was like it cost that much just to do a small number of the calendars. Our cost to have them produced before we even added shipping costs to them, and then put a buck on it maybe to make a little bit of money. There's no way we don't make 10, 20% profits on stuff. It's marginal. It's to keep the prices low. We don't want to make a ton of money on the store, but we'd like to see a few pennies. And of course, the biggest money maker for us would be the t-shirts, but it's only $4 a shirt. It doesn't give us a lot of money. Yeah, that's not what we're going for. We're not trying to sell you high-end merch and make a significantly better profit. That's not what we're doing. And I hope that you already know that, but whatever. So any suggestions are always appreciated at rick.adr@aol.com. And what do you think, hon? You ready?
Yes.
I think it's a fitting time to raise a toast to end this session of Cocktail Hour and almost 2 hour with Rick and Dolly and Bo. And I hope that you've enjoyed, had a good time with us. Thanks again for being here with us, watching the show. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the tips, super chatters. We will be back Friday at 8 p.m. and we hope you'll return. Until then, we send our love and hugs out there, everybody. Have a good rest of your week and your night. And peace. Bye-bye, everybody.
Good night, all.
Thank you. See you Friday.